Alrighty, guys. Well, James is here, and you can see the tin on the roof of the barn over Dataway, and he's got some 2x4s laid out. We're waiting for another guy to show up yet. So basically, we've hired James to come in and finish with the 2x6 on the roof joist and get it all strapped so that I can work at putting tin on. Because this old boy doesn't walk on top of them roof joist edges that good anymore. So it's not that I'm scared of heights, I'm just scared of falling from high places. How's that sound? Actually, it's walking on them roof joists on edge. That's what bothers me. So they're going to come in and work at whatever roof joists are kind of rotten on the top edge that aren't going to work for us. Then they'll shore up alongside. Just basically doing exactly what me and the boys were doing. And strapping. Just to finish this end of the barn off. And there's Ty. So yeah. This will be a big help to us anyways. Anywho, I'll let you guys go and I'll bring you back a little bit later. Alrighty, well, we're up here now with James and Ty. They're cruising right along with the strapping and joist repair. And Tris and I just threw these 4 sheets up. So we're gonna start screwing some metal down, and we'll try and get that pile that's on the trailer used up here today. So fun. Alrighty, guys, well, we did get a few sheets put up, but when you're dealing with 25-foot long sheets, you get much wind, and it gets dangerous trying to move those by hand. So we ended up getting shut down. And then our daughter and the grandkids showed up, so we stopped for a bit. Then we went and put grain down at the rented pasture for them cows, and lo and behold, they're locked up. And that's why that thing is hooked to the trailer. So we gotta take our loadout alley over there, and we're gonna haul our cows and calves home from the last of them. So stick around. Later. Alrighty, well, load number 1 is about to get unloaded. And the boys are done with the shelter. So it's just my job now, CP and I, our job to get the metal cladding up there. Hey? I'm not. I'm waiting for you. Waiting on a woman. Waiting on a woman. Okay, can I open it now? Five and 5. Yeah, so 5 and 5 calves. Alrighty. Let's get the next load. See you guys later. Well, good morning, everybody. I have to apologize. I did not do much filming the last couple of days. A little bit yesterday with what was going on with the shelters, and then hauling cattle home. Actually, just that one quick little clip of the first load, but they're all home except for two. And CP and I went back out. We were in the pasture. We're looking around for these two calves. For the life of us, we cannot find them. We don't know where the friggin' heck they went. There's two calves missing. And some of you might say, well, it's only two calves. Well, I'll tell you, those two calves are worth like friggin' $7,000 friggin' dollars. So, yeah. We're not very happy people right now. There's 15 pair, so 15 cows, 15 calves, one bull that went to pasture, and 15 cows came home, one bull came home, and only 13 calves. So that's a problem. Anyway, we got to drop a bale here for these girls. And get a feeder in here, put a bale in here, and I got to do some feeding out in the pasture for the big herd. But all the cows are home, so not something I was anticipating this year. We spent more time with our cows this year out on rented land than we ever have, and we're missing two. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll bring you back in a bit. Alrighty, guys. Everybody's fed up now. Here's something I want to show you. So where we were spreading manure out in this pasture here, you can see the grass is pretty green. It's not brown, but I want to show you something. Just bear with me. You can see how you can see the manure. That's the browner stuff in the green grass. Zoom in a little more. But as you get going, you get look farther out there. That's where I stopped with the manure at the tip of my finger. And then the grass turns to a browner color. If you can make that out in the camera. So for anybody that is thinking that manure on the pasture land won't help your grass at all, this proves you wrong right here. Even right here, because I got manure that I spread coming this way, and right there you see that grass at the tip of my finger. That grass is a lot greener, and right there next to it, it's not as green, and that's a low spot. And it generally in the low spots is where the grass would be greener. So that shows you right there how much that little bit of manure that we put down so far, those 20 some odd loads, has made a difference in that little piece of pasture land. So even right here, because this is a little bit of a knoll right here, and it started right at the gateway, basically right here, and you can see our trail that we drive in and out through the gateway. And on this side, the grass is greener, and you get on the little knoll going the other way, and it's browner. And then of course where we're driving, it's pretty brown, but here it's chewed right off. Shorter than a golf course, because this is the area the cows have to walk through to get to the water dugout. So I expect this to get hammered hardcore. But with that being said, there you go. So if you're ever thinking, for any of you guys that are thinking, we got to get the manure on the farmland, the workable land, it'll do better out there than it will on the pastures. This shows you that it does good on the pastures too. It's not just the workable arable acres, the farmland acres, it's your pasture acres also. So anyway, let's get on to something different later. Morning everybody. She is a cool one today. Woo! Feels like -9 Celsius. Now, yesterday, I guess I didn't elaborate too much about the 2 calves that are missing. I contacted the neighbors. Our calves are not branded. They are ear tagged. We know which calves are missing, like their ear tag numbers and color, sex, so on and so forth. Both are black. And both are heifers. Exactly what day they went missing, I don't know. Now, lots of times I'll go out, I'll look at the cows, I'll do a quick check on, or a quick count, I should say, on the cows, and if no cows are bawling, that generally tells you right there that no calves are missing, because the cows are not walking around looking for their calves or bawling for their calves. And these cows are not bawling, so those calves have been missing for basically a week or just over. So where they went, where they are, I have no idea. But these calves would be big enough that they can definitely fend for themselves for a while. Anyway, we did spend quite a bit of time in the pasture walking around looking, trying to see if there was maybe something that got sick and passed away or whatever. But you guys know yourselves that all summer long we've been regularly checking on the cows. So what happened, I don't know. The shelter, just giving you guys all the updates here. The shelter is all fixed up, patched up, like the roof joists and the beam work, and it's all strapped, and we just need to, what the hell, my freaking electrical for my grapple is not working. I might have to get the other. That's not good. We need this electrical working. Anyway, we just got to get the metal cladding on board on the roof. And some days, if it's really windy, you can't do that. Nope. There's something going on with the electrical. God damn, if it ain't one thing, it's another, right? Anywho, I'm gonna let you guys go, and we'll talk to y'all later.